Let's get YouTube. We'll be installing Sidemarker lights. Yep, those are her and the market. See, I already did the front, so we'll pretty much be doing the same shit to the same shit like this to the back. Y'all know the factory ones is yellow. Let me show y'all real quick. These is the factory lights. Let me show you. These the factory lights. Bitch goes here. So you see the new one versus the old one. I did these yesterday, so I will show y'all the process to do the back, which is gonna be the same process you would do to the front. It's all plug and play. You gonna need a T15 right here to take 3 of these out. 1, 2, and 3, pretty much. Then you're gonna have to turn your wheel to the left, all the way to the left. And then when you do the other side, you'll turn your wheel all the way to the right. Like I said, I'm gonna show y'all how to take them out and put them in and what to do step by step with the back. Okay, stay tuned. Back. It's the same setup like it is in the front. I would assume, yeah, you're gonna need, like I said, a T15, 1 and 2, and I think you just take out these 2, but I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd one at the top. But wait, I'm gonna try to jack the car up and see if I can get some space so I can take that out. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. Try to use this tool to get this shit off. I'm gonna try to just remove this bolt and see if I can get to it, get to the light, but just remove that one bolt without having to remove the whole fucking wheel. We want to do all that, so I'm gonna try to remove the one bolt here, and I'm gonna let y'all know how that goes. It's gonna take a T15 to remove the screw that goes here, which is right there, you know, that right there, T15. So what you're gonna do when you take the bolts off, or you take that bolt out, because I'm gonna try to shortcut it. You wanna pull this out here, which is easy, dude. Like, it's not plastic. So it's either take off, you're gonna wanna pull this all, oh my God, focus. You're gonna pull this all the way down to probably about right here. Since this bolt in, you ain't gonna be able to get it all the way out. So I'm gonna continue to pull this off and I'll get back with y'all. All right, so when y'all see it, you're gonna see these clamps here and a clamp at the fucking bottom. Boom, that. So you could use your finger, bro. If you got strong ass fingers, you can use your fingers to remove those. They gotta come, they gotta go up. Once you push it up high enough, you should be able to pull it. You should be able to pull it outward like that. Me personally, I'm gonna use these clips and then grab it like that, close it together, and then work my way out like that. It's gonna be hard to catch it on camera, so let me try to see if I can demonstrate it, and then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that same process. Alright. So I'm gonna get it in there like that. You get it on that clip like that, squeeze it closed, and then push it out. But I'm gonna pick y'all back up and I do that. Once you get it out, this shit pops out like that. Alright, once you get it loose, you're gonna go in like that. And you should be able, once you get them clips down, you should be able to pull it out like that. Be very careful. You don't wanna tear shit up. You don't wanna break your shit, you know what I mean? Alright, so that's the new light I'm going in with. I'm finna tell y'all exactly how to hook it up and how to take the shit apart. Alright, stay tuned, G. See this black clip right here? You want to press that in. You're going to press that in and then press it in like that, and then you're going to pull. As you press that in, you're going to have to use your other hand to pull this out. Once you pull that off, it should look like this, right? Alright, so now this is what everybody going to be like, what? Like this piece here twists off, alright? So imagine you holding it with 2 hands. You're gonna twist this to the left, pop it up like that. See? Like I said, you're gonna twist. All right, it's in. You're gonna twist to the left, pop it up. Boom, easy, simple. Now this light bulb, you have to use your other hand to take it out. So I'm gonna pick y'all back up. see it gonna look like that light bulb right there. The light bulb just pull out, so you can use your 2 fingers and pull it out. It's not hard. All right, simple. So you're gonna take the new light. See that? You're gonna put this piece in there. You're gonna go in there sideways, so you know, pretty much just line it up. Line this piece up here. They're gonna go in there like that. But you get the point. They're gonna go in there like that, but line it in straight. Boom. Once you get in there, you get it in there like that. Try not to do it too tight. Try not to do it too loose. Because once you go to plug it in, if you got it in too far down, it's not gonna cut on. But if you do it just right, the light will come on. I found out last night. Boom. So once you get in there like that, you're gonna line it back up this piece. It's gonna go in the same way it came out, which ain't hard because it's a pattern. You're gonna plug this piece back into that. Boom. Simple. Yeah. Once you do that, stay tuned for the next step. Alright, so once you got it in like that, boom, make sure you got it in tight and flush. And then once you do that, you're just gonna put it back in. These 2 clips go in right there. Boom. Simple. Just gonna push that back there. Go in there like that. Just like that. You get that shit done. Alright, you can stop a bit. Alright. So once you do that shit, you know, it's pretty much gonna look like that. You're gonna do the same. You're gonna do the same shit to the other side. And I would break the front down after I show y'all how to do this shit. Pretty much put the shit back together. You gonna want to tuck all this shit back in the same way you took it out, and then once you do that, put your screw back in. Make sure your shit tight. You don't need shit loose. Axe. Boom. To get your screw back in, like I said, I just dig this out with 1 bolt, but I didn't jet the car right here, the spot closest to the wheel. You get it jacked up so the wheel can come out, so you can get to the 1 bolt, so you ain't got to take out this bolt, that bolt, and be everywhere. Allow that RT over there, but you just tuck that in. Pretty much, that's how you do it. Come on, man. I'm trying to record here, G. I'm trying to fucking record. Damn. But yeah, that's pretty much how I can put it. You're gonna do the same process to this side, so I can walk back. So you jack it up. Boom. Right there. Alright, so the front. You're gonna have to turn the wheel all the way to the right. So turn the wheel in. That'll be to the right, you know. Once you turn the wheel all the way to the right, you're gonna want to remove these 3 screws. Would you park and shortcut it and just remove these 2? But I had went ahead and removed 3, with all 3 of those with a T15. But if you want to be quick and fast, remove just these 2 and see if you can get this back far enough so you can get to the light. Like I said, it's the same process with the light in the back. You do pretty much, you do the back to the same way, you do the front to the same way you do the back. You know, take these screws out, squeeze it. You might do it with your fingers if you got strong fingers like the ones I did in the back. I use my fingers pretty much, and just squeeze it and then push outward that way. And it should, it's 2 of them. It's a clip here, it's a clip at the bottom. It's just like that all the way around. Squeeze them, pull them outward, and then boom, you done. That's what they look like, you know. Got the mission. Make sure this shit is not all the way down or too far out, because the light not gonna fucking come on unless you got it just right. But I would say I recommend you turn on your light so you can see how much play you have. So you need to be in the middle, not all the way down and all the way out, because you don't want your shit too loose, nor do you want it too tight, because the light not gonna come on. But that's what it look like pretty much. And then you just put it, you know, put it back in there if it don't work. That's pretty much what they look like. It's hard to see it fucking daytime, but the lights is on. Let me show you the front too. The front too is dead. They on, but when it off, let me show you real quick. Let me turn them off. See? Just like that, chat. That's how they look. You gonna put this plastic off? Come on, baby. Look at that shit, chat. Look at that fucking shit, chat. That's how you fucking do it, chat. So, like I said, with the front process, you're gonna do the same shit there, and then the same shit there, but make sure you don't have it too tight or too loose. They need to be just perfect. And I recommend you turn your lights on so you can see what the fuck you're doing. Facts. But yeah, that's what the factory ones look like, and show you the factory yellow lights, which is shitty, bro. Like, come on, P. Like, what better, chat? Left or the right? You can't even see them. But these are the yellow ones. Come on, bro. We all know these shit garbage, chat. Shit garbage. But these hard. So I recommend you going with these bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. Shit, that's all to it. Comment down below if you having a problem. Peace.